Welcome back to our channel, and thanks for joining us for part 2 of our series on one-sided marriages and relationships. In our last video, we talked about the signs that might indicate you're in a one-sided relationship. Today, we will continue to explore additional signs that you could be in a one-sided relationship. If you have not watched our first video in this series, be sure to check it out for important context. Now, let's examine some other indicators that you can be aware of that you might be in a one-sided relationship. 1. You feel like an obligation and not loved. The people you care about the most should always come first. When you love someone, you usually want to do what makes them happy, spend time with them, and do what they want. If your partner is treating you differently, it's probably because they don't value you. They would much rather be with someone else, and the only reason they'll make time for you is if you manage to entice them into it. Over time, you'll notice that your partner's interest in you wanes since they can't pretend to care about you. It seems like the marriage or relationship is biased. 2. You are the only one putting in effort towards the relationship. If you are the one who always makes plans for dates, starts talks, or looks for methods to make your partner happy, this indicates that there is an imbalance in the relationship. In order for a relationship to flourish, it is necessary for both parties to put forth effort. 3. You cannot rely on them. In a relationship, dependability is of the utmost importance. It is a sign of a lack of commitment and care on the part of your partner if you discover that they are never there for you when you require their assistance, whether it be for emotional support or for practical assistance. Reliability with your partner is crucial. 4. Relationship issues are not valued. Every relationship has challenges, but if your partner dismisses or ignores the issues you bring up, it shows a lack of interest in making the relationship work. Mutual effort is essential for resolving conflicts and growing together. Even when you bring up the most glaring problems in the relationship, your partner may ignore you. Instead of taking it all in, they opt to remain numb or even get angry at you for annoying them. All these troubles are your fault, and they don't care about your worries or concerns. 5. Feeling taken for granted. When one partner feels like their efforts are unnoticed or unappreciated, it can be a sign of a one-sided relationship. This could manifest in simple gestures like household chores, planning dates, or providing emotional support. Feeling undervalued can lead to resentment and a sense of being taken for granted. 6. No matter how careless they are, you still love them. Loving someone despite their flaws is one thing, but when those flaws include a lack of care or respect for you, it's problematic. Your love shouldn't have to overlook consistent neglect or insensitivity. If you are not loved back, it hurts. When you're caring for someone else but not receiving care yourself, it can be a difficult situation. It can be extremely difficult to end a one-sided relationship when children are involved. Those who are responsible for making it work suffer through it. If you are enjoying our content so far, we would greatly appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to hit the notification icon to be updated whenever any of our videos are uploaded. 7. It seems like you are apologizing for everything. Constantly finding yourself saying sorry, even when it's not your fault, is a sign of an unhealthy dynamic. It indicates that you might be taking on the blame for keeping the peace, which is unfair and unsustainable. Being in a one-sided relationship is characterized by frequent instances of self-apologizing, even for insignificant offenses. Your significant other has a knack for pointing out your shortcomings and bringing out your worst self-esteem. Putting up the effort to be with a person who constantly puts you down is not worth it. 8. You justify their actions and behaviors. Making excuses for your partner's neglectful or hurtful actions is a way to cope with their lack of care. However, it prevents you from seeing the relationship clearly and addressing the real issues. Your friends are continuously criticizing their actions, and you can't help but defend them. Even though you know they don't care about you, you continue to make excuses and try to make your loved ones believe that they do. When someone loves you, it shows and does not require you to explain it to anyone. 9. Lack of effort in resolving conflicts. Disagreements and conflicts are inevitable in any relationship, but how they are resolved is crucial. If one partner is always willing to discuss and resolve issues while the other avoids confrontation or dismisses the concerns, it shows an imbalance in commitment to maintaining a healthy relationship. Mutual effort is necessary to address and resolve conflicts effectively. 10. They never return the favors. Relationships are about give and take. If you're always giving and rarely receiving, it creates an imbalance that can lead to resentment and frustration. Mutual generosity is key to a healthy partnership. No matter how many times you ask your spouse for a favor or try to get their attention, they always say they're too busy to reciprocate. This is a problem, and you need to address it. 11. You feel overwhelmed at all times. Consistent stress and anxiety in a relationship indicates something is wrong. You should feel secure and happy with your partner, not constantly worried or tense about the state of your relationship. Your partnership's longevity or eventual demise becomes a constant source of anxiety in a one-sided relationship. In a one-sided relationship, your partner's affection for you and your own decisions are being called into doubt. In a relationship, you shouldn't ever feel unwanted or settle for anything less than what you deserve. Unless one spouse is willing to put in all the necessary work, emotionally, physically, financially, etc., a one-sided marriage or partnership is unlikely to last. 12. You comply with your partner's commands. If your role in the relationship feels more like a subordinate than an equal partner, it's a significant problem. Mutual respect and equality are foundational to a healthy relationship. A one-sided relationship is likely to exist if one person is extremely dominant and domineering. Your partnership is not truly fruitful one if your partner attempts to make it into a slave-master dynamic. 13. Ignoring personal growth and interests. In a balanced relationship, both partners encourage each other's personal growth and support their individual interests. If your partner shows little interest in your hobbies, career, or personal development, it can indicate a lack of genuine care. A healthy relationship should allow both individuals to flourish independently and together. 14. They do not respect your views or opinions. A partner who dismisses your thoughts, feelings, or opinions is showing a lack of respect. Your voice should be valued and considered in any healthy relationship. You deserve more than just words given to you. A one-sided relationship occurs when neither spouse pays attention to the other's feelings or thoughts. A one-sided relationship makes you feel like a lone warrior if you feel your thoughts are not valued and if you are made to feel inferior just because you have a different opinion. In conclusion, the first step in addressing a relationship that is one-sided is to come to terms with these indicators. Transparent communication with your partner about how you are feeling is of the utmost importance. It is possible that it is time to re-evaluate the relationship if they appear unwilling to accept or address the imbalance. In a healthy relationship, joy, mutual respect, and shared effort should be present. Keep this in mind. A partnership in which both parties are equally invested in each other's happiness and advancement should be sought out, and your well-being should be your top priority. Thanks for watching Motivate My Marriage. Be sure to like, subscribe and share.